Hey, welcome to our channel. In this video, we are going to be doing some baking. We really enjoy baking and we like to add a little bit of witchiness to what we make. It's something fun that we add to our manifestations, and then when we eat the food, it's like we're consuming our manifestations and our intentions and just create more magic in our life. So we'll explain kind of how we do that in this video. I hope you enjoy. These are the ingredients for a lemon poppy seed, and the magical ingredients are the lemon and the poppy seed. These are all of the other ingredients that are going into this loaf. Lemon is associated with healing, love, friendship. Lemon is very uplifting. It can bring clarity, happiness, and awareness. Lemon is also associated with the moon and with water, so emotions as well. Poppy seeds are associated with health, and they are commonly used in Ayurveda medicine. Ayurveda is one of the oldest holistic healing systems or methods. It was developed in India and is based on the belief that health and wellness depend on a balance between the mind, body, and spirit. A lot of the treatment has to do with diet. Poppy seed is an antioxidant. It can help fight insomnia, and it's good for stomachs that are irritated. And in Eastern Europe, poppy seeds are often used for earaches and toothaches. I'm using lemons to bring more love, friendship, and happiness into my life, and just an overall uplifting and healing energy. And I'm using poppy seeds to bring healing into the areas of love and friendship. As I add and mix the ingredients, I'm thinking of the intentions that I want to create. I'm thinking of the friendships I want to form, the type of love that I want in my life, the type of happiness I want in my life. And I'm just kind of stirring and mixing those thoughts and those feelings into this loaf that I am baking. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye!
Hey everyone, it's Lizzie, and my magical recipe is blackberry scones with a lavender glaze. So when I was baking these, I did make one mistake. I somehow left out the egg, so I will let you know as the video is going along where the egg was supposed to go in. They did turn out pretty good without the egg, so that's good, but I'm sure they'd be even better with the recipe how it was supposed to be. Blackberries carry a feminine energy, and they are also represented by the earth elements, so they are very grounding. That's how I used them in this recipe. That was the intention I put behind them, and they also represent abundance. They were often used in recipes on the first harvest of Lunasad to celebrate an abundant harvest. And the lavender in the glaze represents happiness and grounding. It can promote restful sleep and purification. Lavender also has been known to open the third eye, so that is very cool. Lots of magic in these delicious scones. And let's get into the recipe. So the first thing you are going to do is preheat your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Next, we are going to sift together the dry ingredients, so 2.5 cups of flour, 1 tablespoon sugar, 1 tablespoon baking powder, and 1/2 teaspoon of kosher salt. Next, you are going to grate 12 tablespoons of cold butter, so about 1/2 cup. I took the butter directly out of the fridge and just used a cheese grater just so it would mix nicely into the dry ingredients. Then you are going to mix the butter into the dry ingredients using clean hands. Next, you mix 3/4 cup of buttermilk into the mixture, and this is the step where I should have added an egg as well. Now, I didn't use traditional buttermilk. I made a buttermilk alternative using oat milk and a tablespoon of vinegar. And you'll mix that with clean hands again until a dough is formed. You don't want to overmix it, just until all the dry ingredients are mixed in. And next, mix in 1.5 cups of fresh or frozen blackberries. Now, I really worked the blackberries into these scones. I may have overworked them in because I wanted them to be dyed purple. So it's up to you how much you want them to be squished and mixed into the dough, but I really liked the color that the scones became. And then you will roll the dough out onto a lightly floured surface to about 1 inch thickness. And then cut into desired sized pieces. Mine were about 2 inches by 2 inches. And once they are cut, transfer them onto a baking sheet and place into the preheated oven, baking for 20 to 22 minutes. Now onto the lavender glaze. We are mixing or taking 1/4 cup of milk of choice. I used oat milk with 2 tablespoons of butter and just melting on a stovetop over medium heat, stirring every so often. Then adding a tablespoon of lavender buds, mixing and covering, making sure it's off the heated element and allowed to steep for 5 minutes. Then straining the infused lavender buttermilk out and adding a teaspoon of vanilla extract and 1 to 2 cups of powdered sugar. I added 1 cup at a time, just mixing until I got the desired consistency. Once the scones are out of the oven, drizzle with the glaze and serve warm.